you think you are making a choice. When you add that item to your cart at 2 a.m., when you refresh your feed for the 10th time in an hour, when you buy the upgrade, the subscription, the limited time offer, you believe these are conscious financial decisions. They aren't. You aren't buying a product, you are buying a chemical release. Welcome to the price illusion. Today, we are dissecting the dopamine cartel, a multi-trillion-dollar alliance between Silicon Valley and global retail designed to hack your biology, bypass your logic, and quietly drain your bank account. To understand why you are perpetually broke despite earning more than you used to, we have to correct a massive public misunderstanding. If you read self-help blogs, you've been told that dopamine is the pleasure chemical, the reward you get after you do something good. This is a lie. Neuroscience shows us that dopamine is not about pleasure. It is about anticipation. It is the neurological fuel of wanting, craving, and seeking. When you see a notification badge or a 50% off sign, your brain releases a massive spike of dopamine to motivate you to act. But here's the terrifying part. The dopamine spike actually drops the exact moment you complete the purchase. The cartel knows this. To keep your money flowing, they don't need to build better products. They just need to engineer better anticipation. They perfected this formula decades ago using a simple box and a hungry rat. Psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered that if you give a rat a reward on an unpredictable schedule, sometimes it gets food, sometimes nothing, sometimes a jackpot, the rat will obsessively press the lever until it collapses from exhaustion. Unpredictability supercharges the dopamine system. For decades, this psychology was confined to Las Vegas slot machines. But in the early 2000s, Silicon Valley engineers realized they could put a slot machine in the pocket of every human being on Earth. They introduced the pull-to-refresh mechanism, the infinite scroll, the red notification bubble. These aren't design choices, they are variable ratio reinforcers. Every time you open your phone, you are pulling the lever. Will there be an email, a like, a flash sale? You don't know, and that is exactly why you can't look away. But capturing your attention doesn't print money. The cartel had to connect this dopamine loop directly to your bank account. To do this, they had to eliminate the one thing that stops dopamine in its tracks: friction. When you hand over physical cash, a region in your brain called the insula activates. This is the exact same region that processes physical pain. Your brain literally hurts when you lose resources. So, the cartel waged a silent war on the pain of paying. They gave us credit cards. Then one-click ordering. Then biometric, invisible payments. You no longer hand over money. You just look at your phone, and the object arrives at your door. By completely removing the friction, they removed the brain's natural braking system. All that is left is the acceleration of the craving. You are now fighting a biological war against supercomputers, and thousands of engineers paid millions of dollars to keep your dopamine baseline artificially spiked. You are not undisciplined. You are outmatched. This architecture is the primary reason the modern middle class is drowning in consumer debt. We are financing a chemical addiction, disguised as lifestyle choices. The first step to keeping your wealth is realizing that your desires have been manufactured. The next time you feel the urgent burning need to buy something, wait 48 hours. Let the dopamine clear. Let the pain of the insula return. Break the loop. Because the moment you understand the system, the illusion falls apart. If you want to stop being a consumer and start seeing the matrix, hit subscribe. We have a lot of illusions left to break.